Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to another edition of The Food Game. And in this episode we are trying the brand new Sourdough King from none other than Burger King. So I'm pretty sure they just switched out the bread with sourdough bread, and I think the price for this was around $6.72. Now I did get the double patty one, which is the one that's advertised in all the pictures and stuff, which I thought at first they only had it in the double patty, but I figured why not just try it out. Didn't get the receipt though, but from what it smells like, it doesn't smell like any ordinary BK sandwich. It kind of smells a bit different. That might be because of the sourdough bread. And wow, just check that out. I think it even smells better than just a regular BK sandwich, in my opinion. Of course, we've got that sourdough bread on the top there, along with their signature sauce. Apparently everyone now has a signature sauce. A couple slices of bacon on there and a piece of onion. You see the two flame grilled patties along with two slices of cheese, I think it's just one slice of cheese. So yeah, just one slice of cheese in the middle there, and a bit more of that signature sauce on the bottom. So I just want to check out this bacon though, see if it's up to par. Doesn't look too shabby, I guess. But so far I am liking the bread. It does give this a nice presentation. But anyway, without further ado here, the new Sourdough King from BK. Wish me luck. This thing's so big, it's kind of hard to bite into. So immediately there from the first bite, barely got to any of the sauce. This thing is just loaded with beef, a very hearty sandwich, and really it didn't taste much else except for the beef. Now the sourdough bread is soft, which is nice. Guess we're gonna go in for a second bite. To be honest with you, I think I should have gone with the single patty, just because you can taste everything else a little bit better. Now I kind of figured that you would add another slice of cheese to this, but it didn't, so you're just mainly getting the beef. There's a good look at the inside, a little bit cross action right there. But yeah, have not gotten to the bacon or the onions yet. We might be here for a while. The onions are very nice and crispy. That onion is excellent. You can taste some of that bacon as well in that bite. You can definitely taste the smokiness. But is it just me, or does it seem like they did put a lot of sauce on here, but there's not really a really strong taste from the sauce, which is kind of weird, because you would think the amount of sauce they put on here, you would be able to taste it well. I guess not. Yeah, for sure. If you were to get the Sourdough King, definitely head on over to the single patty one, because this is just a little bit too much. And unless you actually do get into some of that sauce here, which does moisten it up a little bit, but doesn't add that much flavor. Other than that, the two beef patties alone there is tad dry. Okay, so you do get a light sweetness from the sauce. I think we should just take one more bite here. To be honest with you, the sandwich is not terrible. It's really not. I'm actually kind of enjoying this more than I have some of their regular, or their other King sandwiches they had earlier on. We'll try to get into that middle here with that big piece of onion. I gotta say, that was the best bite of the sandwich yet. I could really taste the sauce there. I think it's also got a bit of sourness to the sauce as well. It's a bit different than McDonald's, and it's a bit different than Wendy's. And I think I might like this signature sauce the best out of those three. I'll just give you one final look at the sandwich here while I think about what I'm going to rate this, because honestly, it's not a bad sandwich. Definitely not their best either, but so on my rating scale of 1 to 10 for BK's brand new Sourdough King sandwich, the 2 patty version, You know what? I'm gonna actually going to go with an 8 out of 10 here. I know it might seem like I didn't enjoy this that well, but this was definitely nice for a change, especially for the bread instead of the bun. I think that did make a big difference here with some of the taste as well. And I actually did really enjoy the bacon on this. The bacon game was definitely strong. The cheese definitely did help out with the 2 patties there. Again, I wish they did add an extra slice of cheese to go along with that. But overall on the sauce, the signature sauce, if you actually can get a big hit of it, then it's actually a fairly good sauce. Definitely up there with the sauce game as well. Again, big fan of the onions on here. And like I said, if you go out for the single patty, I'm sure this would be quite better. And you can just see how much sauce they put on here, and it's still being overpowered by the beef. There's still more on the bottom here, I believe. Yep. And for almost $7, I guess that's a tad bit pricey, but I guess it is double patty, so you're gonna expect a little bit more expensive out of this. But anyway, if you have tried this before, let me know what you think in the comments below. But that is going to conclude it for this episode of The Food Game. And you know what's up, new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be on the lookout because I've got another food challenge that I'm going to be shooting this Thursday. You can find more about that on my Twitter. Just follow me below. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and share the video for more food reviews. Go punch the subscribe button. Knock it out. As always, have yourself a nice day and subscribe to join the club.